Not good news. On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Stiddy's ready to go. And it was the second to last play before he threw the pass to Mims. Birmingham is where he'll have the surgery with Dr. Waltrip, and I don't really think there's any other questions. In other words, this is what it is, and we felt like it'd be best to just tell everyone now. I'll take questions.
Sean, just after such an emotional victory, how deflating is it to get that?
Tell you what, the one thing about it, he's such a strong, faith-based guy. He was sitting in the hallway with his family, and I went over and we're all talking to him. And, he knows, that God's got a plan for him. And he said he had one in high school. And then he said he had one at Auburn. And I said, I didn't realize that. I said, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have drafted you. But he's a tough cookie. And I said, listen, I believe you're the second quarterback in year 2 to take your team to a championship game. And the first is Mahomes. And this team all year has lost key players, and we'll rise up for the next challenge, and we'll go from there.
Coach to your left, how do you want to see the guys on the team be there for him? And what is your message to those guys as you obviously have more football to play?
A handful of the team knows that and there'll be a lot of guys learning about it right now, which is tough. This is difficult. Like let's say I had a team meeting tomorrow at 9, I would have tried to have kept it so I could talk to the team first. But the odds of something like this being kept quiet till Monday at 9 are impossible. And so I felt like, in essence, I'm talking to the team now. So, look, they'll be disappointed. There'll be a lot of emotions, and then the refocus takes place. But we celebrate the season for him, and listen, this city's ready, and we'll be ready for the next challenge.
Sean, you just said Stiddy's going to be ready. I'm assuming he's one of the guys that you have talked to or does know, and
he knows.
So we've seen him in bits and pieces here in the preseason and
anything.
A couple years
yeah,
ago.
I would say this in fairness to what you've seen, which is very limited. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. Like I said this at the beginning of the season. I feel like I've got a 2 that's capable of starting for a handful of number of teams, and I know he feels the same way. So, watch out, just watch, and he's experienced. He's played in games. They're different type players to some degree, and yet they're very close friends. As with Sam, it's a tight room. Sam will be our 2, and here we go.